up, everybody? It's your boy, King Boys Productions, and I am back at it with another video. So today, we are here with another episode of Hidden Gems. This is a new series I've started on my channel, where, basically, on the channel, we, basically, on these videos, we look at certain artists, an artist that I'm a big fan of, and we go back and we listen to some songs that I'm going to try and do my best to find songs that maybe are like lower streamed on their album or something like that I really like. We'll see. I mean, it's not always going to be the lowest streamed on the album, but like low in comparison to like other ones. Like back half. But songs that I really love that I feel like are kind of like hidden gems of this artist. And that's why I call the series Hidden Gems. Anyway, today we are focusing on Kenji. Now, I know I did this series last week. And I'm doing it again because it's fun. I had fun, but I'm not going to do it. It's not going to be like an every week thing. I'm going to spread them out after this. I didn't know what else I wanted to do today. So I was like, let me do another episode of this because I thought it was fun last week. So, and before I start this video, I do want to say thank you for the support on the first one with DC the Don. But I had a lot of comments on that one about like people were saying like, oh, what about unreleased stuff and this and this and this? You should listen to this unreleased stuff. You should listen to this old album that's not, whatever. First of all, I want to say I'm going strictly off Spotify stuff. So anything that's on Spotify. I don't typically go off of Spotify to listen to artists, like original stuff, like their first mixtapes or whatever. If I wasn't a fan back then, I really don't listen to that much stuff. Which I know, I'm sorry for that, but, that's just the way it is. And also unreleased stuff. I do have to talk about that real fast because I understand that there's a lot of unreleased stuff. Sometimes an artist will say it will never be released, sometimes whatever. There's a few issues with unreleased stuff. First of all, I feel like it's not fair to the artist because there's usually a reason why someone doesn't want to release something. Either they don't like it themselves or it didn't fit with something, or if it never comes out, it never comes out. But I mean, you could think it's a great song, but the artist didn't want to put it out. So me just ripping it off of somebody who posted it, first of all, they're making money off of it, and then I would make some sort of, maybe if it's not financial profit, I'm making like a viewer profit of people coming in and listening to the song, and it's not paying out to the artist. / I know it's the label too, but it's the artist themselves that's missing out on money for a song that they made. So that's one thing. And secondly, unreleased music has a tendency to get blocked, especially if the song is not supposed to be out and the label finds out, especially these guys that are on this label leash. Sometimes the label will come hard at you and they'll block your video. And I don't want to get my videos blocked. And you guys don't want my videos blocked either, because then you get like copyright strikes and all this shit. So I don't want to even deal with that. So we're going to listen to released music that's on Spotify, not SoundCloud shit. We're not doing that. I know that some of these guys have stuff that they'll release exclusively on SoundCloud. We're not doing that for these videos, at least. Maybe we'll do something else further down the line where we listen to some of that. I don't know. Also, I do want to mention I do have a Hidden Gems playlist on Spotify that I will release. I will put the link. It's a public playlist right now, but I'm gonna put the link in the description if you guys want to go follow it. I mean, you might get little teasers of the next ones that are coming up because I'm gonna start putting songs in here for certain artists. But you can go over there and listen to these songs if you want to. They're gonna, like I said, they're in a public playlist, so go ahead and go listen if you want. If not, then don't. If you don't have a Spotify, I'm not doing an Apple Music one. If someone wants to make it on Apple Music and then share it with everyone, go right ahead. I mean, right now it's only 10 songs, so like it's not gonna take that long. Anyway, let's get started. So I tried to pick one off of each of his albums. He has a lot of albums, but we're only gonna do 5 songs per artist generally, 4 or 5 songs per artist. So we're gonna start with this one off of his newest album. This song is called Arcade. Since it's what you cooking.
Fuck it, I'm a rock star, nigga, she a porn star. And she brought some pop stars with her. I'ma float away off these drugs, go figure. I need another way. Show me love, I throw in my feelings. Bad case, yeah, I know you wanna play me like an arcade. Yeah, I know you wouldn't save me on my worst day. When I'm running around and got nobody to trust, don't got nobody to call right now. Bad case, yeah, I know you wanna play me like an arcade. Yeah, I know you wouldn't save me on my worst day.
thanks.
She's so high and I'm so lost in here, let's party. Party.
Have a good night, I heartlay.
My heart in the ground, I'm stuck cause you never. Thoughts go out when I think of you. Sometimes I've been on my own, but I'm needing
damn, he's
you
so good,
right
man.
now. So hard, but it's me and you right now. Fuck it, I'm a rock star, nigga. Shit.
All right, so we don't want to make these videos too long, so you know I'm gonna kind of skip past some songs. I'm not gonna play the entire songs. The next one we got is called "Lie Lie Lie," and this song is off of his album "Lost in Here." Like, he's just so good, man. Sense, what you cooking? And shout out Senses, because Senses be doing a lot of Drill Kenji's beats. Always fire. That itch my ear before this comes on.
Love me, let my all heart locked down, still can't fall. Right now, I really need a love, baby. Now you need me, but I'm never around. Heart never around, head stuck in the clouds. Thoughts roaming around, I'm really needing you now. No help, lie. No help, lie. Love me, you're my all heart locked down, still can't fall. Right now, I really need a love, baby. Know you need me, but I'm never around. Heart never around, head stuck in the clouds. Thoughts roaming around, I'm really needing you now. No help, lie. No help, lie. It ain't easy to give love, baby. No, it ain't easy to give you love no more. Still don't know myself no more, but still be giving you love. Oh no, oh no. Love you ain't easy giving it up. It was you that never wanted me and you to give up. No. Smoking heavy, finna go up. It's never you about you be with me by your side. Feel like throwing my feelings up when you here with me, baby. I don't give a fuck when I ride or die.
Like, his voice is just so good. Okay, so next one we got is this one's called "Moving On" from the album "With or Without You." This Drill Kenji is just so good, man.
Yo, say what up.
Since it's what? Oh, I just blew it. What just happened here?
You got me doing the most niggas you out of here.
What the fuck is happening? My bad, y'all.
But I was at cash all day. You love my soul.
Here we go.
For
Ready?
Steering with the knee and the back with the pot. I just wanna go this weed away and hold me with my mental state. Ain't a nigga harder than me, sit on to the center. Shorty always talking shit, I love to make it stumble on the way. But I just think it's time for us both to move on. And you know your love ain't one that I might win. On and on again, my demons have me counting money up. Tryna find a space for you, cause I don't got no room for that. Got a real big heart, but her head real hard. It's an AMG Mercedes, not a regular car. I need my bitch to come from heaven, not no regular road. I think my bitch that came from hell, then the devil know her really well. Freaky when I fuck her, told me pull all on her pigtails. Leeching on my energy, I threw her in a garbage pail. Most niggas you out of here, you keep on crossing lines. Last night feel no way, but I was at cash all day. You love my soul for real, and why not stay? Steering with the D on the bottom of the block. I just wanna go this weed away and hold me on my mental state. Ain't a nigga harder than me, sit on to the cemetery.
Yes. Okay. So we got two more songs, from Drill Kenji. I like this, I like the vibe of Hidden Gems. I think it's fun because it's the songs that I know pretty well. You guys might not know, but, So this next one's called "Expensive" from his album "Fuck Your Feelings." I think this is Senses too. Senses, yep.
I just ran through 20 racks, my life expensive. That bitch not my girlfriend, she my best friend. If I could have one wish in the world, I would wish for more ideas on how to make the check double up. I just ran through 20 racks, my life expensive. That bitch not my girlfriend, she my best friend. If I could have one wish in the world, I would wish for more ideas on how to make the check double up. I know that I'm richer than her ex, I know I'll be richer than her ex, I got 15 in my 9 in my neck, cost a dub. She do anything I want, I made these bitches fall in love. She be scared to hit my line, and she know something about me different. Real fly nigga, put a check on both my wrists. Shine in the light, really love the way they glisten. High above this earth, thought I was fucking twin sisters. I just ran
do 20 racks, my life expensive. That bitch not my girlfriend, she my best friend. If I could have one wish in the world,
I would wish for more
with
ideas
them
on
how
how
to
to
make
make
the
the
check
check
double
double
up.
up.
I just wanna do 20 racks, my life expensive. That bitch not my girlfriend, she my best friend. If I could have one wish in the world.
I would wish for more ideas on how to make
This
the
part's my
check
favorite.
double up.
Codeine in my soda make the soda bubble up.
Ain't a nigga in here flies me, she wish she left with us. I got diamonds in my hair, she looking hard like what the fuck? Them the boys that
Okay,
touch some pride.
last one we're listening to today. This one hits hard. Never Loved Me from his album called Race Me to Hell. I think this might be Census also. Census did like every fucking song on here. Here it is. Census, what you cooking? Let's be honest, you never loved me.
I wonder,
Ain't said, don't you leave me. Let's be honest, you never loved me.
I wonder, ain't said, how you leave me. Running from my feelings,
But I
cause
feel
it's
you
easier
here to fuck with him.
I just popped a perk, you know I'm feeling like a super villain.
Trying to my system, okay.
I hate your love, but I want you to stay.
Hold on to hurt me.
My demons
Lurking,
and they always
working,
and they always hurt me. They always
hurt me.
I'm in a pool with all my feelings in the water to merge. I'm still trying to get
Ain't up.
all the memories I have of all the shit that's in the past.
Let's be honest, you never loved me.
I wonder, ain't said.
I hope you leave me. Let's be honest, you never loved me.
I wonder, ain't said.
I hope you leave me. And that was a quick song anyway. We gotta play that whole thing, but. So that's gonna be it for Dro Kenji's episode of Hidden Gems. I keep on wanting to say uncut gems for some reason. Like every time I'm about to say uncut gems one of these times. I might have said it at some point. You guys have to let me know. Have I said it at one point? I'm gonna say it at some point in this series. I'm gonna fucking say it, and it's gonna be. I'm not even gonna notice, and then I'm gonna look back at editing and be like, I just said uncut gems. But overall, Dro Kenji, I think, is a really talented artist. I think he's pretty underrated. His streaming numbers are pretty good right now. Can I click it? Let's see what. So he's got 1.4 million monthly listeners, which is, really good. I'm not saying that that's bad. Of course, that's pretty good. I do think it should be a little higher. He dropped two albums last year, or three. I think three actually. 1, 2. Yeah, 3 albums last year, which is kind of nuts. I don't know if he's dropped. I would assume he's probably planning on dropping again this year. At some point, another album, which is so sick because my man just stays working. I've seen him twice now in concert, and both times it was incredible. He just brings like this energy to his performances that are just great. They're both. I think one of them is up on this channel and one of them's up on my other channel. But if you go to the playlists tab on my channel here, this channel. If you click on my page, go to the playlist tab, you can see both of the concerts are there. One is just on my third channel that I have. But if you want to check those out, I think he puts on a great show. So the first one I went to was a little bit more intimate. It was in like a smaller venue than the second one. They were still both like smaller, intimate venues, which is fun. But definitely the first one was a little more intimate. So he's kind of grown since then and been able to sell out even a bigger venue. The second time it was him and Midwest. But I don't know. I hope he goes on tour again because I would love to go see him again for the third time. I'll see him anytime he comes to Atlanta. I will be at the show. Let's just say that. So Dro Kenji, I don't know if he watches YouTube videos, watches anything like that. But hey, anytime you're in Atlanta, I'll be there. You know what I'm saying? I'll be there. I'll be in the crowd. But anyway, if you guys did like, please leave a like. Please subscribe. Let me know who you guys want to see next on this series. It's going to probably be artists that I'm I would say pretty decently big fan of. You guys probably know by now what artists I really love. Juice WRLD, Leroy was a OG Fetty fan. Whatever. There's so many different artists. You guys know that I listen to. So put them in the comments which ones you guys want to see next, and I'll start putting those together. Again, this isn't going to be like a weekly series. It just so happened that I did it 2 weeks in a row. But don't like expect it to always be 2 weeks. Like, don't expect like another Uncut Gems. See, I said it. I fucking said it. Another Hidden Gems next week. No, I will not be posting a Hidden Gems next week. I mean, I don't know what I'm posting next week, but it's not that. I'll tell you that much. It's not that. So, all right. Thank y'all. Love y'all. Again, if you did like, please, please subscribe. And until next time, it's your boy, King Boys Productions. Squad.
My love's like a black hole sun, so bright when it burns, so dark when it's done. So hard to relate to one when I find myself tripping off that blunt, tripping off this blunt. So I might be blunt if I do confront you. Don't run, no, don't run from the black hole sun.